After a fine 11-win showing in July, this was supposed to be the tournament in which Mitakeumi built his strongest ever platform for ozeki promotion. 10 wins would have done just fine. Even 9 might have sufficed. And I suspect I'm not the only one among you scratching his head as to how, with both Yokozuna out and no need to fight Takakeisho, he only managed 8. Even after closing off Hokuto Fuji's attacking options with such ease on day 1. Even after avenging his final day defeat in July against Teruno Fuji on day 2 with a delightful inside parry. Yes, this was all a false dawn, for from day 3, everything came apart at the seams. He tried to deal with improving Takano Sho in exactly the same manner as he did Hokuto Fuji, and was read like a book. His leading right hand was knocked away 3 times, his left was unable to clinch, and allowed Takano Sho's right 2 match-winning free hits. And, after yielding to out-of-sorts Oginomi on day 4, it was clear Mitake's power was either not telling or diminished. What we saw on days 5 and 6 was a man fighting with little to no confidence, refusing to venture forward and instead relying on slapdowns, hardly convincing us of ozeki-level technique. Was he trying to conceal an injury, we wondered? Again, the doubts refused to go away on days 7 and 8, when he lost to 2 men with 20 defeats between them this time, and, against Tamawashi, for the first time in 3 years. An irate sumo chairman, Hakkaku, described that match as a contest between push with all one's might and hit and hope, and urged the man embodying the latter to show more determination. For 3 days at least, the socially distanced pep talk appeared to work. Mitake fashioned victories against Myogiryu, an injured Tochinoshin, and Kagayaki. But when up for a vital 8th win on day 12 against a familiar face, he floundered again. Few then expected him to beat Asanoyama in current condition on day 13, the majority being proved right. Even Asanoyama's coach, ex-ozeki Asashio, showed him sympathy, and like Hakkaku exhorted him to push much harder at the initial charge. Even then, though, all was not lost. University junior Wakataka Kage froze in awe of him on day 14 and handed him win number 8, and the final day saw him, on paper at least, gifted this fixture against the man with the torn rotator cuff, Kiribayama. But the less said about this bout, the better. Mitake assumes that taped left shoulder is a pushover, and is startled when it generates enough power to repel his right side attack. He then clearly loses the thrusting battle, supposedly his forte. He tries to parry, but is too easy to catch as a slow-moving target. He gets the same inside right grip that did for Wakatakakage, but it's not even a match for Kiribayama's injured outside left, at least not with his own left so exposed. And with that, Kiribayama outscored him. We know he's been short of quality training partners and was desperate to face at least the Kasugano boys prior to September. But it was the same case for him in July when he performed so well. We expect him to be among the first wrestlers to add his name to the list of men wishing to use the Kokugikan's practice dohyos for group sessions from this Friday. But can we expect him to make ozeki? I know it's an unlikely scenario, but if he takes the November title with 13 wins, his 3-tournament record will be identical to just promoted Shodai's. He'd also be a 3-time top division champion, thus very difficult to turn down for ozeki, wouldn't you think? But no matter how successful his November is, would any of you promote him having seen this?